you had just narrowly avoided a very large international conflict with Udrath and Agria in the port town of Newzos. You you had gone there in hopes of finding more information on Fletcher Camden, and you had left let two crew down, with one having been killed and the other being taken to God knows where by a mysterious, sexy voiced admiral. Uh, you did leave with enough information to be able to track down Fletcher Camden's location, traveling about 150 miles down the coast to a small Nolish settlement called Voghues. Upon arriving at the settlement, you sailed just a bit further down the coast and decided to approach the settlement on foot. At first lying that you were shipwrecked sailors, and later shifting your lie into something more of your part of Fletcher's crew. That is, until you until you had infiltrated the town and made it into the temple, upon which Fletcher flamboyantly sat on his throne, with his Nolish guards and crew. Atlas, being enraged at the sight of his former lover,
No.
No.
But you said...
Former acquaintance.
But you said...
Acquainted with each other's dicks.
I didn't say anything.
Bravo!
Okay. Anyway. With his former acquaintance, and nothing more.
Oh, are you talking about where I had changed my face into that lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me being someone else that he...
Okay, I thought you were...
nope,
sorry.
I was trying to psychologically damage him, but I guess I probably should have told you about it first.
Okay.
Yes, those are all people he killed.
And... Anyway. Fletcher... you immediately pulled a gun on Fletcher and started combat. This fight went on. This fight went on pretty blow for blow. Fletcher using some of Atlas's own spells against the crew, and Dyror at one point slamming into Atlas and almost knocking him out.
Forgot about that.
No, completely knocking me out. But yeah,
completely knocking him out. Followed by clit after clit being cleaved off by the Pussy Slayer himself. The fight ended with Fletcher snapping his fingers and disappearing from the room. Two of the guards remain, and last I checked, holy shit, I did not delete this, did I? Last I checked, it was Mungus's turn. So Fletcher just ran out.
Oh, yeah.
You're not scared anymore. You can chase him.
He ran out that way, right?
he teleported, so we don't really know.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Stop that.
I'm sorry, Taylor. You're cutting out, buddy.
You're a robot.
Yeah.
Is Bungus secretly a robot?
That's why he needs the stone. All makes
his
sense.
Battery. It's a backup battery.
No. And
there we go.
All right,
You're back.
It's fixed as soon as you screamed. That's all you had to do.
That was pretty funny, actually.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this guy in a fit of rage.
All right.
I miss. I'm gonna do it again.
Right. 20 will hit. I don't have their character sheet open. I have everyone else's character sheet open. Let me open that character sheet. Okay.
6 is technically it's a 10 and a 21 because I still haven't figured out how to do the +1 on Beyond.
10 won't hit, but 21 will hit. Yeah.
All right, then he'll take 6 damage.
Minus 6. All right. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All
I
right.
don't know where he
Dyror.
went. 'Cause fucking.
Oh shit, it's my turn. Okay. So there's only 2 more enemies left, right? This person, this
Right.
person. All right. Well, I'll try and help Bungus
There's a
finish
knoll
off this.
and an elf lady.
Try to let help Bungus finish off this knoll. I'm gonna take my Raven's Wing Javelin and swing at its face
Okay.
for a
20
20.
will hit.
13 slashing damage.
That'll.
All right. And then actually I'm gonna use my fucking hold on. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for my turn. I apologize. My Polearm Master thing to use a bonus action attack with the opposite end of the glaive.
Ooh.
So like slice its neck and then whip it around and bludgeon in the back of the head or something.
Okay.
All right, so same ability modifier. All right, so it's just basically another attack with a D4 of damage. Ah, fuck. Down to 10 hits.
10
Do you do
hit.
flanking rules?
You are flanking.
Are we doing? I mean, if we're doing flanking.
Yeah, we're doing flanking rules.
Okay, cool. All right, 23 will hit. So I'll just roll the damage manually.
Great.
So that'd be 3 plus it's a +2 weapon, I believe. So another +2 on top of that for 8 damage total.
Ooh. He's really not looking good.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
Great. Perlin, you're good. You're up.
All right. I tried shocking grasp last time and it didn't work. So naturally, I need to do it again. Otherwise, it would look bad. So
If
I'll get a reach
hang
out
on,
and, like-
hang on. So for flanking rules, if you take one step forward before you do this, you'll get advantage on it.
why is that?
Because if you are on the opposite side of somebody from like one of your allied people,
Okay. Sure.
Basically, if we Eiffel Tower the enemy, we get advantage on attacks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you also get it?
I also
Yes.
get it.
Okay.
It works against
well,
us,
also
too.
enemies get it too.
Yeah, it works against us as well.
It's basically like you're dividing their attention so their defenses aren't as,
Right.
sharp.
Cool. So what? I have advantage.
You have advantage now if you attack.
And you are still inspired.
Why is the Billy Irish casting shocking grasp?
Oh, wait.
The ship comes flying in.
My mic didn't pick it up, but as I was leaving, I was like, "Perlin's the boat."
It's more shocking when the boat tries to grab you, I guess.
Sure. How do I use my inspiration? Just roll a d6?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ouchie.
14.
Sick.
14 will not hit.
Too bad.
How do you have a +5? How have you missed so many times?
I don't know. Bad rolling.
Alright. That it?
Yeah.
Alright. Next up, it is this Noel's turn, and he is going to lash out with what does he hit the hardest with? His spear against Dyror, who hit him last with an 18 to hit.
18 against me
Yeah.
is going to, yeah.
Right. 4 piercing.
Okay.
Right. That's his turn. This lady is going to swing her rapier at. I'm gonna roll because I didn't decide beforehand. Even is Damien. Odd is Perlin. Even 6. That is Damien. So 14 to hit Damien.
Miss.
Miss. Right. Atlas, you're up.
Okay. I would like to run out the doors of the building.
All right.
I'm not sure how you want to handle that, but I'm going outside.
Okay. Out the door from the point you're at is probably a little over 30 feet, so you'd have to use like a dash action, or
I will use my bonus action to Misty Step,
Okay.
to the door, and then I'll use my movement to run outside.
okay.
Let me mark off a spell slot.
You run outside and you are in the streets now. Roll perception.
Okay.
As you're looking around, you're immediately outside of the temple. The temple was kind of close to the
I would like to
shoreline.
make a point of clarification.
Okay.
So I Misty Step to the door. I change my face to look like Fletcher. And then
Okay.
I run out the door.
Okay. Is that an action?
I'm pretty sure I can just do it.
Let's say at will.
Let me see.
Just says you can make yourself appear. It doesn't.
What
Oh,
do you-
as an action. It is as an action.
As an action. Yeah.
Sorry. Skipping the first 3 words of that. Yes,
Yeah.
as an action. So I'll use my action to do so.
Okay.
Selective reading. I like it.
I'm good at that.
I'm pretty sure I'm reading the same thing you are. Okay, so you change your appearance. You look like Fletcher now, and you're running out the building. As you're looking around, what in particular are you looking for? I assume Fletcher. Right?
I'm looking for Fletcher or any commotion that looked like he would have been, running through the crowd or anything like that. People turning and pointing. I mean, he is their sort of demigod, so I assume people would, point him out in the street to an extent.
So as you walk out, you see a good amount of gnolls just kind of going about their daily business. A couple seem to be walking hurriedly towards this temple, and you, with your quick glance, don't see much else. Just crowds of people with a small crowd looking, or crowds of gnolls with a small crowd looking like they're coming in your direction.
Okay. I'll approach the small crowd.
All right.
Um,
We will say that's your turn then.
Yep, that ends my
Because
turn.
I think you'd be out of move. I think you'd be out of move, and that's your action and your bonus action.
Yep.
All right.
I'm good.
All right, Damien. This woman's
Maybe-
clip is still intact, if you were wondering.
No, I get that. I'm debating whether Damien would go and help try to find Fletcher or swing on this person. I'm gonna swing on this person.
Right.
-5 to swing. That will be a nat 20.
Low damage.
Put in the rectangle.
My
That will
God.
be 27 damage. Oh, actually, hold on. I get to reroll once.
Yep.
That'll be a d6 reroll. That'll be
Damn.
29 damage.
39 damage.
29.
Oh, no, I can't do math. You're right. That is.
I don't know the 10.
Okay. You don't double the 10, right?
Right. I just
yes. So
only dice rolls. The 10 is just something I get to add.
That's right.
29. Okay. All right. She's not looking good after that.
Okay. As a bonus action, I get to swing again.
All right.
Because I crit, just so there's the explanation.
Yes. Yes.
That'll be a 13.
Nope.
I don't believe I'm inspired.
I don't think so.
That'll be my turn.
Fungus. Back to you. Did you roll both of those?
Yeah.
All right, 18 hits.
I'm just gonna keep punching the shit out of this guy.
All right, so you deal 3.
Both.
Yeah. Four. Sorry, 4.
Oh, 4. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Well, didn't matter for that extra one. You deal 3. All right.
he's a fucking dead.
This. How do you do it? How do you do it on him?
I'm just gonna like. I'm gonna like kill Billet and like grab his eyeball like.
Oh.
Oh, that's sick.
Ugh.
It's the 5-point palm heart exploding technique.
Oh no! I'm learning that.
He's just
That's in the
ripping an
works.
eye out of his head.
Just running towards somebody, like making weird movie references. Kalima rips his heart out, shit like that, and then. But yeah.
Right?
Which way
Did you do anything?
did he go?
He went out this way.
Yeah.
Atlas is not in the building. I'm gonna set Atlas on the other side of this purple wall.
35
show
feet.
he's
I'm
not
going
involved.
out the front door. I'm gonna follow Atlas.
All right. The front door is a bit further down, probably about like 20 feet down.
Yeah, this is
hall.
30. Yeah, just 35 feet towards the front door.
Yeah. Just letting you know. All right.
Gotcha.
So you would be able to see like the front door, and the front door is like ajar right now, so you could kind of see out of it too. But great. That your turn.
Here's our.
All right. Dyror.
All right. Honestly, I'm just gonna point my glaive at this chick and kind of shrug my shoulders and be like, "Well, I don't see you winning this. I'd suggest just laying down your weapon and surrendering, and maybe you'll survive." I look at Damien to be like, "She surrenders. Don't kill her."
I would not be familiar with the ruling here. Would I have to wait to her turn to respond, or
It's up to you.
I would think
You're
so.
God. You're God in this instance. You could make, if she wants to keep fighting, you could just, suggest you could have me make an intimidation check, or if like the NPC, it's really
I
up
think it should
to
be
you.
apparent what she wants to do, but
Probably doesn't want to die.
yeah. So in response, she's just gonna kind of like drop her weapon and like quiver and like quiver down, like holding her gaping wound left by Damien.
I'll just say, good choice.
And then he
Right.
cuts her head off.
All right,
I'll
and-
walk over to her and use my fuck. Do I have rope? I don't think I have any more rope.
You're gonna healing words her.
I thought so too.
No.
I think. Well,
Actually, I'll like stabilize her wound if she's like fucking bleeding out from being hit. I guess I'll like stabilize a wound, but also kind of like restrain her. I don't really know how that would work. If you need me to make like a medicine check, then I'll do that.
Nah, don't worry. She didn't need to be stabilized, but
Okay.
you do kind of like patch her up and like help her like stop the bleeding for a second,
Right.
right?
I'll just hold hold her arms behind her back and make sure she's, not going to try anything. And that'll be my turn.
All right, and keeping with the turn order, Perlin, you know that you had just seen Fletcher. This girl has surrendered.
Okay, yeah.
She doesn't seem to pose any threat anymore. And you know that Fletcher had just run out the front door, like this way.
Okay. I'm gonna let me look at this real quick. So Fletcher is still taking turns in the turn order with us?
No.
Okay.
I'm just like dividing it up this way so that everybody gets a turn to like tell me what they're doing in this hunt for Fletcher. Because I already have the initiative rolls, so might as well.
I'll cast.
Unless you guys don't want to, you can just free for all and tell me what all you want to do now.
I believe I can target myself with Longstrider.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It says you touch a creature, so I touch myself.
Merlin, in the middle of battle.
Right in front of this injured woman?
Hold on, I gotta power up.
I got all worked up. What can I say? I think I can make it all the way to there.
Right. All right, you make it like almost down the hall. You can see the front door gate. Outside of the front door, you can see Atlas kind of like walking off towards this group of gnolls. However, it doesn't look like Atlas. It looks like Fletcher. And I don't know if you would actually know that's not Fletcher.
Oh,
I
no.
think about it.
Oh, no.
I actually don't think I made it that far. I think I only made it to here. But
Okay, that's fine.
is that still good enough?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right, Fletcher, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have approached that group of gnolls. I will take on like Fletcher's voice, and I will say, which I don't remember how you voiced him previously, so I will mimic it.
Like a hippie.
Raspy Cajun hippie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk in my normal voice. Okay.
Sounded smelly.
Okay, there.
He
That
sounded
helps.
smelly.
I'll just say, there's an imposter about. Someone is trying to make themselves look like me. Find him. Stop him. He must be punished.
Roll performance.
Performance? Not
Yeah.
deception? Okay.
Not deception. You're not just deceiving them here. You're also acting like you're Camden.
Okay. Alright, good point. Alright.
Okay.
Natural 19.
Pretty good. They all like nod at you with authority and start kind of scattering around and teetering around. A couple of them continue to walk towards the temple. That's what this thing is called.
Okay. Seeing no sort of obvious, you said the temple was kind of up, right? Like we went upstairs. Is it like on stilts? Does it look like there's a basement? Is what I'm asking. I'm trying to think of if I could think of.
I don't remember saying it was up, and the way I've been picturing it in my head,
Maybe it was just from the picture you had up before.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff was like stilted a little bit, but okay.
Yeah.
Are there like alleyways sort of around this building? Is there anywhere it seems like he could have gone other than the street immediately sort of in front?
roll investigation. Right. As you're scanning the ground for any kind of information that you'd be able to gain from the streets, you see several different directions that you think he could have gone in. You are fairly close to the shoreline, and you do hear a bit more commotion coming from the ship at dock now than you did earlier.
I will. Do I still have an action, or will this stuff have done my action?
I'm gonna say that like you got 2 rolls. That's your action.
Okay. Yep.
You got a performance in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yep. So I will. I will just run. I will just continue to run towards the ship.
All right.
Yep.
Yoink.
Then it's my turn.
Right. Damien.
Since she's surrendered, and I'm assuming she's stable now, I'm going to. What have I got? It's just the door. There's no windows.
There are stained glass windows. Well, actually, they wouldn't have stained glass here. There are holes in the wall you could probably that act as windows that you could probably jump out of if you were trying to jump out of one. But you could definitely look out at them if that's all you wanted.
Do I see anything out the windows from where I'm at?
Out this side, you can see the beach line. Out
Okay.
this side, you could probably see a bit more of the town. Maybe a couple of heads or 2 walking by.
Do I see the ship?
You wouldn't see the ship from windows.
I want to use my turn to sprint out the door. Hold on. I need to move the thing.
Said it was 20 more feet. Sprinting.
Yeah, I should be able to just get outside or just get to the door.
Right. I will say the door's right there. It doesn't actually change anything. And it gets you there faster. All right. As you get out, you can now see the ship on the far shoreline on your to your left. You can kind of see a bit of the dock as it wraps around the ship, or the like hastily made dock that seems to be made out of just like sticks and rough planks.
Do I see the ship? Or still no?
You do see the ship. Yeah, the ship's still there.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right, Bungus.
So you said the gnolls were heading towards the temple.
There were a couple of gnolls heading towards the temple, yeah.
They're probably not going to be happy. And I really don't want to fight anymore.
And your buddy didn't do much to deter them.
No.
You all thought Gyro was the traitor. Turns out Atlas is the real traitor.
I'm trying to think, I'm sorry.
There's no poster
very
among
good.
this.
Atlas is mighty sus.
Atlas. More like at sus.
Got him.
That's pretty good.
I'd like to get to the door. And
I'll say the
away-
door is actually like right here, and you'd be able to get there with movement to spare.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And what like, how far away are the gnolls? Are they like
They're probably about 60 feet away, and they're like walking in your direction. And they're two very big, burly lady gnolls.
I'm gonna turn around and why don't we get the lady to escort us out of here?
Just what I was thinking, Bungus.
Because there are gnolls on the way, and they are not gonna be happy that we killed their gnoll brethren. And Catwoman.
Of course, most importantly, Catwoman.
Cat titties.
And what are you gonna say to this guy?
-1 cat Liddy.
I
Didn't need that in my life.
Did I see? Oh yeah, this woman has been like genitally eviscerated.
Oh, I thought Taylor was ignoring it, and I was really impressed at your ability to do so for a second.
No, I totally forgot about that. Did I see Camden going towards the ship or no?
You would have seen a hat that appeared to be Camden's, and a trench coat that appeared to be Camden's, walking in the general direction of the ship.
All right, so I'm gonna turn around and say,
Oh, I can't do hats. I can only do clothes. And
You can't do hat, so you wouldn't have
It's
seen a
just a
hat,
trench
but you would have seen the hair, like the purple hair with the blue streak.
and the coat. Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the lady and be like, Camden is fleeing to his ship. You must take us to him.
And she's going to look up at you and say, "So either you kill me or he does. Don't have much of a choice here."
If you help us, we have a spot on our ship. If you help us, we won't kill you.
She's like, as Daior kind of like helps her to her feet, she's like, "Guess it's not my first mutiny." And she seems to be agreeing to help you, but also limping and very injured.
That's what I
I'll,
figured.
um,
I figured, can the gnolls speak? Like, can they tell?
Are you
thoughts?
asking me?
Yeah. I don't
Or are you
I don't
asking
know much.
her?
This is more of a like, can the gnoll, like, if she was to go up and be like, could the gnolls say like, there's an imposter, blah blah blah, among us, blah blah blah, and then like kind of play off of that, and I don't know, that I feel like that's kind of metagaming, but
I feel like
that's
you could
kind of
ask
what
her that
like.
question.
I feel like she could say like, we were ambushed by another group, and I'm escorting this.
I feel like the question you're trying to ask is, can she communicate with the gnolls?
yes. Can she
And you
communicate
can ask
with
her
the
that question.
Can
Okay.
Can you communicate with the gnolls?
Well, they don't. Their common's pretty shit, but I've picked up a little bit of their tongue.
Can you make sure that we are safe? Like, we're like,
She gets kind of an annoyed look on your face, and like, "Honey, we all look the same to them."
well, we don't look like Camden, so. Oh, that's meta. I'm sorry. I guess let's go. Fuck.
Okay.
Are we dropping initiative order? I guess.
I was gonna ask, do we want to just
Yeah. Let's drop the initiative order.
Okay, so
Right after Dairer wasn't going to get a turn, but whatever.
So she agreed to help us. Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
Yeah. She's agreed to help you.
I mean, why would we give a fucking traitor a turn? So,
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I
This
guess
stranger
I'll,
is officially, like,
Higher in the
is
pecking order.
officially one step above Dyror in the
friendship ended with
value
Dyror.
order.
New friendship with this chick.
brown
New
elf.
friendship with Elf.
Yeah. All right. Well, if she's going to agree to help us, then I'm sorry. Did she say that she could get the gnolls to not attack us?
She said that she could talk to them,
Okay.
and that you all seem to look the same to them.
Okay. In that case,
You're
I
not
will.
very good at telling pink skins apart.
Whoa!
I'll heal her for 5 hit points to make her look a bit more not.
I don't know. I don't know what. I guess she would have said old worlders. Or, I really don't know what term.
Hey, I think pink skins is a great
I like-
slur.
I
I'm
like-
glad we're getting more open about it.
Skin.
As she
Yeah.
stands, as Dyror, as you help her to her feet, she's like, "You might be a different issue, though."
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
That word hasn't healed her yet, right? Or yes.
He has not healed her. Healed her.
Out of character, would anybody have a problem if I killed her? Or
No! She's our ticket
No,
out
no,
of here!
no problem. I'm taking that as consent.
She's our ticket out of here!
Wait, what?
Nothing.
God, Damien really just hates women. He's just like the shittiest person.
He doesn't hate women. She attacked him.
To be
Yes,
fair,
but
we did attack
Damien's-
first.
Damien's saying, leave no cunt unmutilated.
Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah, so
Anyway.
I'm gonna
Leave that one alone.
if she's gonna agree to help us, I will heal her for 5 hit points with lay on hands. Make her look a little
Okay.
less beat the fuck up. And I'll just start walking her towards the door.
Right? You kind of like she kind of like wraps her arm around your shoulder, and you kind of like bear her weight and start carrying her, like helping her out to the door. As you get there, the 5 of you at this point line up. And 2 gnolls greet you, and the gnolls kind of look at the lady inquisitively, and they bark at her in some gnollish tongue. And she seems to do her best to respond, and the gnolls kind of like, and she's like, and there's a bit of a back and forth, and eventually the gnolls kind of like look at each other and like point off in the and they like point off in the distance, and they start running that way.
Towards the direction that we're going.
No, just
Opposite.
off in the distance, like towards
Okay.
the town.
Okay. Guess you earned that healing. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll start. I'm sorry. Do we know where Cambion is?
We saw, so I saw a trench coat that looked like Camden's going towards the docks.
Camden. All right, I'll just say lead the way, Bungus.
Lead the way, lady.
She looks at you and then looks down at her leg that is still bleeding. The trickle has slowed, but it's still bleeding.
I'm a dwarf. I cannot provide any support for her.
Oh my god.
She's
Just
like, I'm not
me,
asking
me.
for support. I just can't walk.
It's just me with her. All right, I'll heal her for 5 more hit points.
Wait, you're healing her again?
If she
Oh, I'm
can't
just gonna
fucking
carry
walk,
her.
how are you
I
gonna
get
carry-
like. Are you gonna carry her?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you can carry her. I wasn't saying that she can't walk. I'm saying she can't walk well enough to
Okay.
lead the party.
Okay.
I'll lead the party, but she'll be on
Your shoulders.
She's our
comfortable
guide through.
Or I was kind of thinking bridal style.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That'll work.
I think it'd be more comfortable for her. More work on my part,
Yeah,
but
that's like how Invincible carries people, right?
Oh god.
I haven't seen the show.
You remember what happened on that?
Man, this is some bullshit. Right.
Yeah, so I guess we'll let her tell us where to go and we'll head that way.
So, Damien grabs her into his arms. Not the first time he's picked up a woman like this.
Those children.
Oh god. Oh god, don't make him even worse. And you follow the form of someone who appears to be Camden. Meanwhile, Atlas.
So, running down towards the docks, assuming I don't really see any sort of commotion or anything that points out as him traveling this way either.
As you're running down to the docks, you hear voices shouting at each other on the ship, like, "We gotta get this thing! We gotta get this thing in the water! Like, far away from here as we can!"
Okay.
And none of them sound like Camden.
Okay. I will just, as I'm getting close to the docks, I'll duck into any sort of obscured place, an alleyway in between two buildings,
Also-
something like that. Just somewhere where I can break
so
line of
the
sight
dock-
with, like, the main.
So the docks in this town are pretty exposed and pretty, like...
Once I
like,
get down
the
to
docks-
that area, like, not necessarily
Yeah.
at the docks, but, like, once I see things
Yeah.
are opening up and I can hear this, I'm gonna go somewhere where I can change my form without people noticing.
Okay.
So I just sort of step in and I'll resume my Atlas appearance.
Right.
And then I'll just get close enough where I can hear, but I'm out of the way, and just wait, because I'm assuming my party's going to catch up with me.
Okay.
I'd also like to take this time to take... I think I can do 3 bullets, and I would like to soak them in the poison that I got. It's just called level 3 poison. I don't know.
Yes, I do have a stat line for that.
All right, so I would like to have 3, because typically poison's like 3 attacks or 3 pieces of ammo, or maybe it's 5 pieces of ammo. I don't know.
Right. So
I don't
4.
remember what that rule is. Do you know, Coleman, about poisoning items?
Usually, excuse me. Usually it's an action to apply poison to a weapon, and it lasts for 1 minute. Or you can apply 1 bottle of poison to 3 pieces of ammunition, and
Okay, it is 3.
once that ammunition is used, the poison is like ineffective on that piece of ammunition.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna drop the 3 bullets like in the glass vial of poison and just like have them prepared.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. But yes. And I'm just waiting. Just biding my time.
Okay.
Until they all catch up.
All right. In the meantime, the rest of the crew, what are you doing? Are you just trying to catch up to Atlas, or?
I was thinking I wanted to head towards the ship, but that was me. Just because I know that was kind of our goal, and if I were on the run, that's where I would go.
I guess, yeah, I mean, I'm fine with just following.
Plus, we don't know where Atlas is.
That's true.
True.
All right. You did see a form that appeared to be Camden, which I was heavily implying was Atlas. Disguised as Camden.
No, for sure, I understand that. I'm gonna head towards the ship. As can I see if there are many people on it? Many gnolls or seamen?
You do see a lot of people on the ship.
Oh,
So many seamen.
so much
seamen.
seamen.
There's a lot.
So many seamen. And as you guys start running towards the ship, the lady you're carrying is like, "Are you really about to run up there? Because they'll kill you."
Can't you talk to them?
I can, but
Is Camden on the ship? Do you know if this is where he might come?
if I had to guess, that's where he would be headed. He was planning on leaving today.
Well, then,
Well,
what
I'm
do you
afraid-
suggest we do?
I'm afraid we got to get on that ship.
I'm just letting you know.
Excuse me, leave them for
Including
where?
me and Jezebel, the tabaxi you just killed. We had a crew of 20. So there are 18 people on that ship if Camden's there.
Possibly 19.
Would you say you're one of the stronger crew members?
It's a bit tougher than most, but there were others as tough as I am.
How much authority do you have?
I like our odds.
Are
I
these
was the
are these
quartermaster?
simple? You're the quartermaster.
Although titles don't mean much when it comes to Camden. With him, it's all or nothing.
Well, I'm afraid that we have to get on this ship.
I mean, do you have backup?
No. No, it's just us. And our friend Atlas and... Is Perlin with us? Did you chase after Atlas, Perlin?
I mean, I would have gone with you guys.
Okay.
All right.
No, just
Well.
just the four of us.
Just informing you that if you get on that ship, it's going to be 5 versus 20.
Does it look like they're setting off, like getting ready to set off?
It looks like they're getting ready to set off.
All right, can we just sneak on and try and be stowaways?
Probably could.
We could also return to our ship and trail them.
No, I deleted the picture that I had you guys looking at last time. God
How
dang.
long was our walk to town from our ship?
Yeah, they might be long gone by the time we get to
Oh,
it.
that's
It
right.
was-
We parked like way away.
Yeah, like a half
It
day, I think.
was about it was about half a day's walk.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're gonna have to.
We have to get on the ship.
Yeah, we have to get on.
Okay.
Well, anyone have any ideas?
I want to ask the lady: is there any like last minute things that need to go on the ship
Ooh.
that are in boxes or large crate or large barrels that we can,
As you ask that, she kind of like pushes at Atlas's chest, clearly trying to get you to let her down.
This is
Atlas.
chest.
Damien's chest, sorry.
Thank you.
Holy shit, Atlas, where were you?
Pushing at his chest and like gets to her feet and then just starts like looking around, and she's got full perception. She does not have proficiency in it, so perception is intelligence, right?
Was the
Perception is wisdom.
Can I help her? Since I have the idea, the idea of being a stowaway, and
Are we considered to be flanking her?
So she looks around and she says, "There, those last 2 crates have to be loaded." And you see 2 crates that look like the wagons and carts that you had seen before.
Oh, of the ore, or no, of the counterfeit money.
That's our best bet.
All right. Well, hope no one minds cramped spaces.
I'm assuming I'm back with the party now.
Well, I assumed you were on the ship.
Well, I was waiting sort of like near the entrance to the docks, just sort of like standing there, keeping an eye on the ship and
Okay.
waiting for you guys.
Wait, so he's Camden?
Attack!
No, I switched this guy.
Fucking just.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to go after Camden, then those crates and barrels, they might be our only chance. I mean, if Atlas is back with us, I mean, Atlas, you have the most stake in this. But if we're going to go after the White Raven, we are going to need this ship.
We need the ship, and Camden needs to die.
All right.
So like you popped up, like you're back with them. Sorry, I've been trying to prepare everything. So you've like reunited, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
From what I can see,
So-
there's a lot of... Oh, whoops, I forgot about the accent. From what I can see, there's a lot of people moving around on that ship. I don't know if a fair fight is what we should really be looking for.
All right. Almost got it ready. Sorry, I have something I'm trying to get right, and then we will have our day in court. Okay. So, what are you guys trying to do? How are you guys trying to get on the ships? There are two crates in front of you. This lady whose name is about to be generated.
I thought her name was Lady.
Ian.
Ian?
Ayen.
Ian.
I am the elf.
So Ian
I am the
tells you. She tells you that those two crates are about to get loaded on, and that if you're trying to sneak on, that might be your best bet. But there are probably other ways to sneak on the ship if you don't trust it.
Well, if she says that's our best bet, that's probably our best bet. She knows the ship more than we do.
Should
So what do you
She
think?
I...
is the quartermaster. I mean,
Should I disguise myself as I am?
ooh.
Take her place? Say that you all
You're gonna
came
overlook
running
it.
after Camden as he fled, and she was able to escape alive? I can make myself look pretty injured.
That might be a good idea.
And
I still don't-
why would you have to disguise yourself and not just let me do it?
I don't know that I really trust you.
Yeah, I mean, we just met you, and we nearly killed each other.
Touche.
What's to stop you from having us loaded up in these boxes and then just having the crew surround us and cut our throats?
Well, you got me. Whatever.
Honestly, I just need some information from you so I can best disguise myself as you. Tell me everything about this ship. While we're getting loaded up, you don't have to actually like tell me, Quentin. Just like she can do a deep dive, whatever. Tell me who the
Yeah,
crew
she does
are.
a
Tell me.
deep dive, tells you about the crew. You get the sense there are, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 crew members, plus her and her now dead friend Jezebel. So there were 19 crew members plus Fletcher as the captain, making the ship 20 in total. It's a fairly large ship. They had about the size of crew needed to operate such a ship. It has 2 floors, enough bunks to sleep everybody. There's a quartermaster's bunk. There's a kitchen nook. Plenty of storage. It does have a brig. It has a dining hall and it has a captain's quarter, along with 4 mainsails or 4 masts, sails, whatever you call it.
That should be enough for me to at least pretend to be you for a short period of time.
Great.
My suggestion is we get on board ship, and then when nightfall rolls around, we can begin whatever assault we wish to make. I feel if we can get to Camden and the other officers, the rest of the crew might fall in line.
That's a plan.
We do need a crew for this ship, so that might be
Are
the
you
best
just
bet.
abandoning your old crew?
We'll come pick him up.
Okay.
You mean No Fingers McGee?
No.
Well, you said that the minimum crew size for this ship was more than we have, so we're gonna need some of that.
Yeah. No, I was just worried about this, but don't worry about it. All right. So, you disguise yourself. You disguise yourself as Ian. Yes, Matt.
Would the crew follow us if we...
Killed
Let's not call it
Captain?
mutinied because we're not already part of the crew. Let's call it killed the captain.
We inherit the crew.
Is that how that works? Is that how that will work on this ship?
That's how pirating works.
I don't know enough about pirates to.
How loyal are
that,
you
but-
all to Fletcher? Camden.
I mean, pays the bills.
I
think
believe
that's
we might.
What we need to do. If the paychecks keep coming, I think they'll be happy.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And I
Look.
bet we could be a bit more generous than
Look.
Fletcher.
It's true.
If you guys want to overthrow Fletcher, the dude's kind of a dick. Anyway, I really don't like this whole rape of the Knowledge Town that he's been doing.
Does
super
do any of your comrades feel the same way? Possibly. Could we stage a mutiny
I'm
from
sure-
within?
I'm sure some of them would be on your side. I know a lot of them have bad blood for him after he. I know a lot of them are still holding bad blood for him after what he did to. I guess you probably wouldn't know that guy, but there was this old pirate lord we used to follow.
And what was that pirate lord's
Yeah.
name?
Well, this ship used to belong to Captain Blackhoof, and he used to be our captain, and Fletcher seemed to have aspirations to be a pirate lord, and I mean, Blackhoof was kind of a dick too.
So I've heard. But how does it? Yeah, what happened there?
What's the
Well, wait, what?
Just nothing.
What are you asking her about Blackhoof?
What did you guys do with him?
Well,
What happened?
Well, we had a fight with him. He almost killed the entirety of the crew. That eye of his is really scary. And Fletcher managed to subdue him, tied him up, and threw him overboard. And that's how Black Hoof died. And
Right. So hypothetically, if Blackhoof were to let me rephrase that. How would you prefer Blackhoof or Camden?
I mean, I'm a pirate, boy. Son, I'm a pirate. I have very little loyalty.
Whatever keeps the gold flowing. I
Right.
understand.
Ian, if I was to approach the crew as Blackhoof,
Probably scare the shit out of all of them.
Yeah, that would probably fucking give a couple of them a heart attack. Ghost!
Ghost.
I'll keep that in mind. I think our plan is set unless anyone has any better ideas about getting on board.
Me and my 8 intelligence have no ideas.
All right. So, what's your plan?
I'm gonna disguise myself as
Ian?
take her place on the ship, and they're gonna hide in the crates. If they can all fit, all 6 of them. If we can only
You
fit,
disguise yourself as the cat lady,
Well, just the
Jezebel.
cat-
Whoa,
she's
what
dead.
if you run into Camden?
Yeah, disguise yourself as the dead one rather than the one who I'm carrying.
No, but he knows. Camden knows she's dead.
True.
Yeah, no one's gonna see Ian.
He's gonna have to imitate Iam, because if Camden seems Iam, he's obviously gonna be like, "What the fuck happened? Did you kill him?"
It was only a flesh wound. Oh, that's fair though. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jesse.
No, I mean, does it look like everyone's gonna fit in these crates?
They're pretty big.
Okay. The people or the crates?
I'll say it. The crates. The 3 smallest of you would fit in one, and then the 2 larger would fit in the other.
Okay.
Or do I count as the larger?
Damien and Dyror count as the larger. The smaller count as the 2
Oh
elves. and the
no, I'm sorry.
dwarf. What are you sorry about?
I'm sorry for Dyror. He's gonna be stuck in there with Damien.
He hates humans.
So you guys,
I just side-eyed Damien.
Damien's gonna get in there and be like, "Whew, smelly."
so you guys empty out the crate, or manage to like dump the crates out a little bit, and fit yourselves in there. These crates seem to be mostly filled with like rough supplies, like food. One of them was filled with some gold, or was filled mostly with gold, and you managed to, and the 3 smaller of you managed to like dig yourselves into the little pits, and get in there. The larger crate, Dyror and Damien managed to get in. Atlas, disguised as Ian, overseeing the crates, looking injured, kind of breathing heavily.
Mm-hmm.
And an orcish woman walks up to you and is like, "Oh, didn't think you were coming back."
I didn't think I was coming back either. Well, she didn't have that same accent, but whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I didn't think I was coming back either. They took off after the captain when he left, and I just managed to hobble my way down here. I was just catching my breath. We should go ahead and get these last crates loaded up and get underway before they figure out where we're headed to.
You don't look so great. Here, I'll get them.
She says, and she just picks one up, like without really, like flinching it, lifting it, and then she's like,
Asif, other one over here.
and this big bugbear man like comes and grabs the other one, and they load the other 2 on.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like sort of like hobble along, pretend like I'm, still pretty fucked up.
A tiefling man greets you, and he's like, "Ian, you don't look very good. You should go see the captain. I think he's got some healing potions left."
That sounds good. Really, what I just want to do is go lay down in my bunk.
Well, that's fair too. He told us to leave without you, though. Not let him know you're here.
Well, I'm sure he thought I was dead. I did too for a while.
Do we
Hey.
hear that? Does
You
she
would hear
hear that? Like the actual
I am? Yeah, she would hear it.
Yeah.
You would all hear it.
cool.
You're
That's all.
just
That's
a-
all I want to know. I want to know that she heard that they were gonna set off without her. Like,
All right. So you guys all get on the ship. The people in the crates, you're not allowed to move.
Fair enough. So I'm kind of stuffed into this crate with Damien. I'm just like, Damien, not a single word.
The people in the crates, you feel.
Because your elbow's jabbing me in the sack. Could you move your elbow?
Also, can you see these tokens' name tags, by the way?
I
Our
cannot.
tokens?
Okay. Don't worry about it. No, all the crew has name tags because I randomly generated their names beforehand so that I wouldn't get caught blindsided. But so like Ian, the elf right here, which I think you guys should be able to see. She has a name tag, but I didn't know if you guys could see it or not. That's all I was asking.
Yeah, I don't see it.
So Atlas, you are disguised as Ian, walking among the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You see a tiefling man and an orcish woman, kind of like casually talking to you. The orcish woman seems to have just loaded the crates below deck.
Did the other Ian give me enough information that I would have a general idea of that I could know one of their names?
Roll.
I guess it's how much I remember, maybe, of what she told me.
Yeah.
So like history or intelligence
Sure.
or something.
History or intelligence plus proficiency. Intelligence plus proficiency.
Okay, then I will just roll. I don't have any intelligence stats that I have proficiency in, so I will just quickly give myself.
All right. You recall 3 names. You remember there's another Tabaxi woman on here named River. You remember there is a man named a human man named Maxie, and you remember that the tiefling's name is Rivaldo.
Okay. Then I will just say, because he was the one who was telling me that I should go see the captain. I'll just say, Rivaldo, I think I'm just gonna go lay down. I'll speak to the captain later. Don't bother him. I'm sure he's got enough things to tend to. Let's just get underway. I'm sure that's what he'd want. And I'm just gonna hobble my way towards the stairs heading down.
He just salutes at you. You hobble your way towards the stairs, make it to the
Wherever
stairs.
she told me that my cabin was.
She would have described the ship in a way to where you would be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know your cabin's below deck. You're greeted with 2 doors. Which door do you go in?
She didn't tell me if it was on. She just told me it was below deck.
She would have said it was below deck and to the right.
Okay. I will walk up to a door and listen.
Okay.
I'll just pick this one. The one south of me. And I'll listen.
Right. You don't hear anything coming from inside of it.
Okay. I would like to like grab the door handle and just like trip and fall into the room.
Right. You grab the door handle, you trip and fall into the room, and it's just a cabin that only contains 1 bed and appears to be a place that a quartermaster would stay in.
Okay. Does it look like the door like locks or has a bar or anything on it?
No.
Okay. I will just quickly stand up and go and rifle through if there's any like a chest or any sort of storage to see if it looks like it's lady clothes, or just to make sure I'm in the right room.
You do see clothes that and like a headband and things that seem to match Ian's
Okay. All right.
attire.
Then I will just staying in disguise. I will just I will lie there. Sort of just take up a position like I'm like, passed out a little bit. I think I would even go so far as to like take a dagger and like actually like cut like a small like cut in like my leg or something like that, so that I can have like some blood come out onto the like sheets, seeping wound, stuff like that. Like I'm really doing it up to try to disguise myself as this injured person.
Right.
And then past that, I'm just gonna wait until our appointed time.
With that,
And get a short rest, hopefully.
yeah. You guys are on the ship. The ship seems to have taken off. You can hear footsteps above deck.
Short resting.
Ian leans over and tells you that nobody's going to be coming. Nobody's going to come down here and check for about 3 hours, at least. We probably have time. And while you're short resting, I'm going to go grab another drink.
All right, so we are getting a short rest.
Yeah, and you guys can like bathroom break or anything. You want
Right
to.
on.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and they get bardic inspiration back on long rests. Okay.
I was
I get
checking
my
this
fire
stuff
breath
too. I
back.
was like, what?
I don't think I get lay on hands back.
Do I get key back?
I believe you do.
You do. You get back on short rest.
You have 4 keys per short rest.
I gotta roll some hit dice.
So do you polish your horns every day, or?
Of course, you don't.
I mean,
How do I...
polish a different horn every day, but that's unrelated.
Oh, really? I didn't realize you had a horn.
Well, I like to keep it hidden.
Oh, here we go.
It's not
Why?
polite. Maybe I'll show you sometime.
That'd definitely be an interesting thing. I didn't know humans had horns. I'd love to see it.
Human horns. Just. I'll show you. I'll show you sometime.
Why is it?
I've heard it's an aphrodisiac.
I have a question. Do you know why it's
Yeah.
when I'm rolling my hit dice, it's rolling a d8 plus my Constitution? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah. No, that's right.
Oh,
Is it?
When you roll a hit die, you add your con modifier,
I did not know that.
and you heal for that much.
Bungus, you have a con of 0?
Oh, it's perfect.
Nice. Should I even bother rolling hit die for 3 health? I guess
Yes.
for.
I mean,
Yes.
that
Well.
3 health could be the difference between. living
should
and
100%
dying.
I rolled exactly a 3, so that's fucking weird. Let's go.
You should absolutely be full health going into this.
For a 5-on-1 duel.
I don't believe I get any of my spells back either. Although I barely got to spend any spells because I was afraid the whole damn time. So, there's that.
I was
Could be
right
worse,
there
yeah.
with you, being a big baby.
You spent a lot of spell slots. What are you talking about?
I didn't.
Yeah, you cast change self like 12 times.
Yes, well, there's that. But those are first level spell slots, they don't count.
Oh yeah, you have like 30 of those. I forgot. Great. Yeah. So you all kind of doze off. You take a little bit of a nap.
Oh.
Um, after you all awake from your little nap, those of you in the crates, not very comfortable, pretty miserable.
However, who's to move his elbow?
Damien, stop kicking me, Damien. Jeez.
This is my part of the armrest.
I'm just kind of leaned up against the corner, standing.
Look, we drew
up.
this line to separate the box. Stay on your side.
I'm starting to get a Charlie horse.
And it's just like, whoever is currently grabbing my ankle, please stop.
Wait, which box is she?
She's with the tinies.
Oh, okay. With the tiny.
The twinks.
I'm gonna start nibbling like I've got a big like ham bone or like something
God.
like that. Like,
You just hear like
Nah,
eating
nah.
sounds.
Is it so after our rest? Is it like nighttime? I don't.
It's nighttime now. Yeah.
Okay. Does it still sound like there's people moving around, or is it mostly quiet?
It's definitely quieted down up top. But you do hear a bunch of people still moving around. You hear the movement of plates and stuff, and you hear tiny little footsteps like scampering all along.
Fucking mice.
Atlas, you hear a knock on your door.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna respond. I'm just gonna stay still.
The door opens.
Okay.
And it's your boy. He walks in. Well, first you made it out of there. Don't know Cedric's, but although to be fair, I know Cedric's always been kind of hesitant to pull that trigger.
I'll just sort of like groggily, like pretend like I was, sort of waking up, just sort of blink at him. Oh, Captain, it's you. I truly didn't believe I was going to make it out of there either, but once you left, it seemed like all attention was forgotten about me. They just took off after you. You must have been their ultimate goal. By the time I stopped the bleeding on my leg and looked around to see if anyone else was still alive, hobbled my way out, they were gone.
You know, I'm really impressed. Doesn't really surprise. I mean, it's Cedric never was the brightest. I'm not thinking that we would go straight to the ship. Come have a drink with us.
I'm pretty laid up right now, Captain.
Oh, please, I insist. I'm busting out the good stuff.
Okay, let me, put myself together a little bit and get my strength back under my legs, and I'll be down there shortly. And I'll start, like, sort of, like, slowly getting up and, like, taking the sheet off or whatever and, like, retying the bandage or whatever that I have on the, leaking wound.
All right.
Just kind of, like, taking my time. Is he just standing there?
Yeah, he's just standing there watching you.
Okay.
Need a hand with that?
If you don't
Fucking
mind.
creep.
And I'll just sort of like get to the edge and sort of like hold my arm up.
He leans over and helps you up and stands you up and
Yeah.
starts walking you up the stairs.
All right, just keep hobbling along.
Okay. As he gets up the stairs, he walks straight across and walks you through the door to his captain's quarters.
Okay. Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just you two.
Okay.
He busts out. He starts rifling through his shelves, and he busts out this really nice-looking bottle of wine, and he's like,
Been saving this one from that Eklund score we got.
Oh, I've been. Yeah, go ahead. Matt had a question.
Just, I hate to interrupt the moment. I just wondered if, do we know if they've left their room?
Yeah, do
Because
we
I really
hear,
want to get out of this box.
Yeah, do we
Please,
hear
I'm
any
pretty sure
movement
Danny
or
farted.
anything? Like
um,
Who
them-
farted? The bungus?
you guys
Thank you
hear
for
movement. You guys would still hear a bit of movement
Okay.
around.
Yeah, I don't think we're close enough. We're probably the second floor below deck.
Yeah,
So
you
how
are
long-
below deck right now.
How long are we gonna wait in these boxes exactly?
I'm gonna turn to Fletcher real quick and say, Captain, you excuse me for a second. I need to use the chamber pot. I'm just gonna excuse myself to go to the bathroom. Whether that is like, I don't know if he's got like a corner, like behind a cover or something. I don't know.
You lean over the side. You tie yourself off.
He points to his door over there.
Okay. And I'll just go over there. I would like to. The door closes behind me or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like sit down, start pissing. So I have a pretty good idea of what the ship shape looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna point to where I think the cargo hold is, and I'm gonna cast
Great.
message.
Roll.
Uh-oh. Some poor soul sleeping is gonna hear all of
Some
this.
random guy gets the message.
Well, it's-
hang on. Roll.
The target and only the target hears the message. So if I
Yeah.
if I miss, then just no one hears it.
I want to say that would be like perception or nature, like just to determine. I'm trying to like what would be like,
Spatial
Can you
awareness.
tell them?
Yeah.
what would be spatial awareness? I feel like perception's the best to meet that description.
I'll do perception check.
Also, your
Oh.
DC was super low on that, so yeah, you got it.
Okay. And I'm just gonna cast to I'm gonna cast to oh god. Oh, you were so dumb. I'm gonna cast a Perlin. And I'm just gonna say while I'm like covering the sound with pissing, I'm just gonna whisper to him and say Captain's quarters now.
It's like in middle school when somebody kept their mic on to go to the bathroom on Xbox.
Oh my god. You just hear the pissing in the background.
All right. So,
That's hilarious.
so you cast your message. They hear it. You can step out of this room,
Yep, I come back
and
out.
as you do, Fletcher hands you a chalice filled with wine.
Perfect. I hold it up for a second and I say, I really appreciate this. Do you mind if I sit? The leg is really doing something
Yeah,
fierce.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna walk over. Does he have a glass on the table as well that's full?
He has another glass on the table that's full.
I would like to just
The glass on the table is like His, it's like a lot more ornate and got a bunch of
Got it.
fancy, like there's like an octopus tentacles coming around a like fancy Captain Pimp mug.
Got it. All right. Yeah, I'll just sort of sit down and I'll set the glass down. I won't like immediately drink from it. I'm just be like, well, I've really admired this chalice that you have here for a long time. It's quite intricate, and I'm just gonna sort of make some covering small talk for the time being, unless you want to RP that.
We start moving our own characters
Yeah.
stealthily,
Yeah, I feel
or
like that's.
if we're moving.
Yeah, you guys can start moving your characters.
I stealthily
while they're
break
having
the
their
shit out of the box.
while they're having
Punch your way out
their
of the box.
while they're having their conversation, we'll come back to that in a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was
You're all good.
No. I just didn't
Yeah.
want. I don't want to interrupt what you're doing.
no.
I'm
That's
just making sure we're not
totally
leaving
fine.
him hanging to dry.
totally fine. Totally fine.
We can come back to this conversation in a minute.
Yeah.
No.
We'll
Start with the conversation, then you can do like a while they're doing this. Here's
This is
what's
it.
going on with
This
that.
is it.
Well, the rest of the gang.
Okay. So let's a few more beats on our conversation.
Sure.
So
You like the glass? You want to take it?
Are you so willing to part with it?
You've earned it today.
Well, I won't say no, and I'll take his glass and
right.
just sort of hold it up and look at it, just admiring.
He takes your glass and takes a sip out of it.
So once you get away, in what direction they run off to? I have a feeling we're going to have to be squaring off with him again at some point.
I honestly don't know, Captain. By the time I had gotten the bleeding stopped and gotten my way to the door, they were gone. The street was in a little bit of disarray, but I mostly just limped my way down as fast as I could to the boat. It took quite a while and quite an exhaustive process.
That's any luck, really. Those gnolls probably ate him alive. Savage things. Glad we're getting out of that one.
I'm not sure I heard anything you said.
With any luck, those gnolls probably ate him alive. Savage things, really. Pretty glad we're getting out of that job.
Did you hear it better that time?
I did.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know. It didn't seem like there was. It wasn't the commotion of a fight. Maybe just them passing through, but you know how unorganized the town can be. It was hard to tell if they had really moved in any direction, and I was mostly just focused on getting to the ship as quickly as possible.
It's fair. Normally you'd have your cup finished by now.
Well, normally 1 cup of wine wouldn't put me down, but with the amount of blood that I lost today, I'm afraid it's going to go straight to my head. Wouldn't look good to be passed out in the captain's quarters. What would the rest of the crew think?
You don't normally care too much about what the rest of the crew thinks.
Good point. And I'll take like a big swig.
Okay. And with that, we can go back to everybody else in the crate.
Damien, I swear to God. Would you stop
Smells
kicking
like a-
me?
Stop kicking if your breath stops smelling like a fart.
I can't do this anymore. I pushed myself out of the box.
It's not like it's like a box that will never eat nuggets for breakfast.
I take like deep breaths, like.
Nyror kind of rolls out of the box, and you see Ian kind of like poke her head up, like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He kept kicking me.
As she does, I imagine Bungus is just like climbing her ponytail to get out of the box.
There's like his ham leg in one hand.
I imagine the ham leg's a little bit caught up in her hair, like.
Oh well, no, I was saying. No, wait,
whoa.
he said, she said, who's grabbing my leg? I'm dreaming that I have a ham bone. And I've got her ankle, and I'm like gnawing on her ankle.
I did not pick up on that.
You have that, like, a
The
ham
five of
leg.
you manage to pop out of the crates, and Ian just looks around like,
Pull a rotted ham leg out of my bag. I
Ian
guess
just
it would
looks
be
around
like
like,
salted
I
as shit. It'd be
cannot
fine.
believe this fucking lot almost killed me.
Specialists.
Hey, look, I can assure you, we are very professional.
Infiltration is our expertise.
As you hear, Perlin, did you want something?
No, I was just trying to peek through this hole
Right.
by moving my character around.
Right. As you're peeping through the hole, you see the form of the back of a goblin's head, kind of like leaning up against a barrel. He seems to be talking to somebody outside of the door.
I hate
Pungus just whispers. All right, so what's the plan? We're out of the box. What now?
I
I feel like I had a dream that Atlas wanted us to come help or something, but I don't know. It also just sounded like he was pissing, so.
A weird dream. Alice has always been very self-sufficient.
Well, what did Atlas say in this dream while he was
Something
pissing?
about being in the captain's quarters, or I think that was it.
He's always had a high opinion of himself. I knew he was going to name himself captain. Telling us he wants to hold his dick while he's pissing.
What?
Hold his dick while he's pissing.
look.
That's what he's trying to tell us.
Well, let's unpack
Look.
that later. But
You're the one that was asking for the lay on hands earlier, right?
You should probably be doing that on yourself.
oh yeah,
Lay on a hand later.
forgot you got stabbed in the.
Oh yeah.
Ian just kind of like
that's fine.
ignores.
I took a little nap for the last hour, and I'm good.
Ian just kind of ignores everything you guys are saying and walks up to the door with Perlin and kind of.
Hey!
She says, "That's just Bagrat. He's probably too drunk to even understand anything right now. If we go around the other door, we should be able to sneak by him."
You're leading us into a trap. You have to tell us.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't.
Are you a
It's
cop?
legally
You also
required.
have
I'm a pirate.
And if you don't get us through here in 15 minutes, we're legally required to leave.
We're legally allowed to leave. If the DM doesn't show up
Go
for
in
15
30 minutes. It's free.
All
Or
right,
you could try to kill the goblin. I mean,
I say let's
he's
avoid
kind of
killing
meant to be
him.
harmless.
Look, I've already seen a goblin companion get brutally mutilated. I don't want to see any anymore. Let's just walk around. We'll sneak around, okay? As I walk, my chainmail starts going like. Shh, 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 shh.
Wait, maybe we can just get this guy to run off.
What's your
Like-
plan?
Like scare him?
Like, what if I cast Magic Mouth and have the captain telling him that he's needed below deck or something?
Well, you are below deck, but
Oh,
Above deck.
Even further below deck.
yeah.
The secret deck.
Deck 2 3/4. Just run up the wall really hard.
He just knocks himself out.
Okay,
He
how about I
gets
tell him,
super
that
drunk. He might believe that.
tell him he's late for his shift at the crow's nest.
Oh, Jesus!
You can kill the man. Remember, we
Okay.
might need this guy. He's possibly a recruit.
Whatever you want to do, Perla.
Okay. Perhaps my methods are too extreme for the group? Is there a better suggestion?
No, I like it.
okay. So do you cast Magic Mouth?
I'm trying to see, do I need to be able to imitate the voice, or...
You don't have to. Like, you personally do not have to imitate the voice, but I would love to hear you try to do my Camden
Oh, no,
voice.
no. But, well, the
No,
only
no.
problem is
I'm
it says that it's going to be my voice. So is he going to believe that it's really the captain?
I mean, he's super drunk.
If you do a good, he is pretty drunk. Ian did inform you that he was pretty drunk. And if you attempt an impression, I will say you can do it.
Oh,
is
here
this
we
guy
go.
going to fall to his death? Are we going to have to roll for that?
we just,
That
we just
is
hear,
a
we just
question-
we hear thump.
That is of no concern of yours right now.
Just sounds
Okay.
like a watermelon hitting
Wait,
the
what?
deck.
Oh my god!
It'll look like one, too.
Oh my god!
It is also green on the outside and red on the inside.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Can that be a new slur called Goblins Watermelons?
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Don't give Damien more ammo, please. Oh my god, that's so funny.
What was the voice again?
It was kind of a. I was trying to go for kind of a Cajun thing with a bit of a rasp.
Okay. But he needs to sound pitched, too. Okay. What? Do I know this goblin's name?
She just told you his name is Bagret.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to know his name. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just insult him.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell are you doing down there? Get your watermelon ass up to the crow's nest. We've been waiting on you.
That's pretty
All right,
damn good.
guys.
So bad.
That was amazing.
No rolls necessary. You
That was
just see
amazing.
like this guy snap to, like flailing the fuck out, and just sprints off.
Damn, Perla.
called that before.
I gave you guys a chance to offer suggestions. I'm just saying.
No, that was perfect. That worked beautifully.
Fucking
Oh.
watermelon.
That's so...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. As you peer through the door again, the area in front of the door seems relatively clear.
Cool.
All right. Let's,
Can I open it?
Yeah, you can open it. You guys can tell that's a door, right? Based on like the cracks in it.
I actually just assumed it was a crack in the wall that we could peer through.
You're talking about the one right next
Is
to me?
it this door? Is this a door?
The door right next to here.
I
I can.
this.
I see a few doors.
Yeah, I can
there's a bunch
fix
of
this.
cracks.
There. Okay, so
Okay.
now
Okay, now I can.
2 doors have been opened for you, and I'll let you just like open those and see through.
How do I open it?
No, they're just open. Like
Oh,
I removed the door itself. Also, if you guys couldn't tell, that's the brig right next to you. In this
That's
room.
Oh, yeah, the jail cells.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in the brig?
There was no one in the brig.
Is there anything else in this room?
Just crates. If you go through the crates, it's just
it
going
just
to
keeps
mostly be
going.
ship supplies and fake gold.
Oh, well, I want to go up the stairs, because I think that's where the captain's quarters are.
Okay. As you get to the base of the stairs, you see that the stairs lead to the upper deck, and you can see like the night sky above you.
Shit.
You can't really see the night sky actually. You can see like a cloudy musk. It's pretty dark up there, but there are a few lanterns.
And you see a goblin falling from the crow's nest.
He does not see a goblin falling from the crow's nest.
Man,
Silhouette.
where's the captain's quarters?
It's up the stairs, straight across.
So we have to go across to the deck.
Can I do an insight check on her?
Yeah.
I suck at insight.
I mean, the captain like
She seems-
was going to leave her for dead.
Yeah, I just want
She seems like
sure.
she seems like she doesn't have much of a reason to lie about this.
All right.
This seems like a very immediately inconsequentially fact checkable thing to her.
All right. Well, I can
what
assure
do-
you, I'm
what-
not very stealthy. So who wants to lead
Yeah.
this?
Is there a
As the
watch?
stealthiest member of the team.
Is there typically a watch at night?
Well, the crew sleeps in shifts. We never let the ship go unattended. If I had to guess, there's probably at least 6, 7 people up there. Maybe more, maybe less.
I want to grab a crate and pick it up and flip it upside down so the open side is.
Snake!
We're doing Metal Gear. We're Metal Gear.
Snake!
I would like to find a cardboard box. Please.
Okay. You empty a crate and put it on top of your body.
Is it too heavy to do that?
No.
Okay.
No,
I-
you're pretty strong. No, you can do this.
I feel like this would work.
Roll
That's genius.
stealth at disadvantage.
Fuck!
Oh no.
I mean, don't you already have disadvantage?
Oh
Well,
no.
disadvantage.
Double disadvantage, yes. 6. As you dump all of the contents of this crate onto the floor,
Listen,
a loud sound comes out as the contents unburl on the floor. Ian looks at you like, what? And you hear scuffling like,
What was that?
I pull out my glaive.
Ian runs up and
I
the door to the cabins, you could see, I think if Perlin stands right here, you should be able to see, no, you can't, you don't have enough vision, but the door to the cabins creaks open and you hear a voice shout out like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Well, Damien, what the fuck are you doing?
Ian responds with,
We were just, sorry, I just tripped over the crate and knocked it over.
deception. Ooh, nat 20.
knew he kept her around for a good reason.
Don't wake me up again!
Oh
my god.
And the guy goes back into his quarter.
Okay, so I get the box.
Listen, why don't we have her kind of I mean, I guess they saw her go into the captain's quarters, but like, what if she just walked us across? Like, captain requested that they
New
see
crew
the
members.
prisoner. They see the prisoner.
But
like
they don't know
or
we're on the, they don't know
criminal.
we're on the ship. Remember, we hid in the boxes, right?
Do we recall what the crew looked like? Like,
I mean,
was it
they may not
orcs, elves?
The
There
crew
was definitely
is
no
very
dwarves.
diverse. There's all kinds of different species on board.
Could we disguise
If you want me to go through,
Yes.
Is there a dwarf?
she would have told you there are 3 goblins on board, 2 orcs, at least 2 humans. Yeah, 2
I want to look
humans.
around for something green to like
An elf,
paint my face.
Oh my
to
god.
look
a
like
bugbear, a leonin,
Oh
a
my god.
tabaxi, a gnoll, a kobold, a dragonborn, a tiefling, a hobgoblin. I think that's everybody. Oh, another kobold. So 2 kobolds.
I'd like to. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'd like to put on my embroidered do-rag. Oh wait, no, those got taken from us, didn't they?
No, you got
No,
one.
they were with our stuff.
Did we get those back? I want to
Yeah,
put
you got
mine
them.
on.
We do.
All right, you put on your embroidered do-rags.
Okay, is there any like green substance lying around? I guess I could impersonate a human, but
You trying to impersonate a goblin?
an orc.
Oh. Of course.
Fungus is gonna impersonate a goblin.
Are
I
you
was
Fungus?
actually thinking about that.
Um,
I do hate goblins, though.
roll perception or investigation. Add advantage because I assume both of you want to do this and you're looking around.
18.
18 wills it into existence.
Okay, I'm assuming it's like, I don't know, like a green powder more or less.
I was imagining kind of like a pistachio pudding, but
Oh, even better. I think I just want to walk across the deck. I'm not going to do the paint thing. Just going to walk across the deck. Stealth.
All right. All right. Roll stealth then.
At disadvantage. Actually, I'm not even going to try to do it stealthily. Walking confidently across the deck.
Wow, look at him. He's so,
So
confident.
You walk up to the top of the stairs.
Just turns the corner ones into
Immediately,
something.
immediately like, who the fuck are
Immediately
you?
across the top of the stairs, you see a door. I know there's open ocean next to you. Don't worry about that.
It's like, what the fuck?
This is just like the cutout where the captain's quarters is. It makes more sense when you can see the whole map. You see a door. Can you see like all in that door?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Yeah. All right. You can see all in that door. Right now, you are currently standing under a bit of a balcony. I want to kind of give you an idea of what you're standing under, but there's no good way to do it. But you've got a roof over top of your head right now while you're standing in front of this door. You've pretty much got cover. Nobody has a good angle to see you at this point.
Okay. And I've noticed them, but they didn't notice me.
You have noticed them, but they have not noticed you. You see Ian on the other side just take a big gulp out of the pimp chalice.
Kick the door open and I swing.
What? What?
Yep.
Roll initiative.
That's
We're
what he
doing
said.
this shit.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Actually, roll your attack first. Before we roll initiative, let's roll your attack.
I want to swing in at a -5.
I feel like Leroy Jenkins' raid mates. Did he just go in there?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, guys, he just kind of walked up the stair. Then we hear a smashing sound.
Can I reposition myself, or do I have to attack from here?
You gotta attack from right there.
Fair enough. -5. 9.
Miss.
You have put our friend in a sticky situation.
As you burst through the door, throwing down your rectangle with as much force as you can, Camden seems to just kind of like step back. As your rectangle comes down right beside them, he looks up at you and he says, "I was wondering when you show up."
Can I swing again, or no? I guess probably not.
No.
So, Cedric, this you playing the whole time?
I'm not gonna respond.
Right,
I'm gonna like sort of like hobble to my feet and pull out my rapier, because that's what she was using, right? It's a rapier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still gonna keep pretending like I'm her.
Fair. Okay. Everybody can click your tokens and take your first initiative roll. I've got to get all my initiatives on. Ooh. Okay.
So
All right.
we're
I
rerolling.
gave Matt his surprise round to see if that changed anybody's opinions on what's going on. But everybody else is rolling your initiatives.
I figured we were locked in, so that's why.
So we get our first roll. Is that right?
Yeah, you get your first roll.
Okay, thank God.
I'm 7. Let me roll again to put myself on there.
This is the second time I rolled dog shit.
I
on
got a
initiative.
7 again.
I would like to argue that I should have advantage on initiative.
Jesus.
Argument heard.
Just because I was waiting for someone to bust in.
Argument heard.
My teeth.
Argument considered. Rolls not whispered. Why rolls not whispered? Why is that the default? That's such bullshit. Like, obviously I want to whisper my fucking rolls.
I think you can change it in the actual campaign settings. Like,
There is a way to do it.
before you the game, there's like settings. I think you can set it to where it always whispers rolls.
Okay. Well, anyway, I didn't whisper my rolls. I think everybody
Being one to come over.
sending.
The fuck is that?
Okay.
I'm good now.
Right. And now.
Is this Metalocalypse?
No.
Oh.
It's Hailstorm.
Oh.
Camden, you hear some like rustling about, like, what was that? Like you hear shouting on the ship as you've run up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The lower folk have noticed a large orcish man approaching you. Every other one seems preoccupied. Fletcher's up. He turns to the disguised Atlas, Ian, and He pulls out a dagger. And he takes up the dagger. And then he stabs himself in the arm with it. That'll hit. 18 to hit. And he does 3 piercing to himself and you.
To me?
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna sort of like look at my arm. Just say, Captain?
He looks up at you, and he says, "Sweetheart, that cup you just drank out of, it's called a dead man's chalice. Both of us drink out of it, and now if anything happens to me, you feel it. And vice versa.
Oh,
It's in your best interest to keep me alive."
that's not very cash money.
That is not very cash
Very
money
cash
of
money
you.
of you.
Oh no.
That's going to be his turn. Dyro, you're up.
All right, well, see, we're just standing there, watch, Damien walk up the stairs, and we hear fucking crashing. Oh, wait, who's this guy? Oh, he just showed up, didn't he?
That's
Yep.
the orc, isn't it?
That is an orcish man.
Does he look threatening? He's
What
gonna
does
attack
pumpkin
us.
head look like?
Ian is kind of like holding her hands up, trying to explain something at him, but he doesn't look like he's having any of it.
All right, I'll.
As his eyes turn to you guys.
I feel like we should
We really
really
need
hit
to-
on this mutiny part. Like, would kind of get him on our side.
Okay.
it's a dick.
I'm gonna turn to the orc and just be like, "Look, we know Camden doesn't treat this crew the way that the crew deserves to be treated. If you want to make a change, then help us. And I assure you, you will you'll be well rewarded."
I assume you know what role is coming.
Deception, persuasion,
Persuasion, yeah.
persuasion.
We're not trying to
I was
lie
like,
to him.
I was like, are we actually doing the mutiny thing?
Yeah,
that was
we were gonna
perception.
take
That was
him.
perception. My bad.
Luke. No, you're good. I didn't
13?
look at it.
Is it in combat? Can I help him? Like,
Hang on. He rolled a 5, you win.
Nice. I'm just kind of raise my, I think Dragonborn said like eyebrows. I don't know. Raise my eyebrows at him and just like, well,
What symbol best exonifies that he is on your side?
a heart. I don't know.
Just turn him green.
You could tint him like green or blue or something.
No, I'm gonna give him like a heart. I think a heart is good.
Okay.
Here. There, he's your friend now.
All right.
He kind of holds his hands up and he's like, I've been waiting for this day ever since he killed Blackhoof.
yeah.
All right. Then up the stairs, and I'm just gonna run up the stairs.
All right, you run up the stairs. That's not up the stairs. Now you're upstairs.
I honestly don't know which way to go. Was that all my movement to get up the stairs?
It was 5, 10, 15 feet to get upstairs.
Okay. Do I hear the sound of combat anywhere in any particular direction?
Immediately in front of you, you should be able to see it, but you can't see it. There is a door like right here beneath a balcony that is blocking your view. That shouldn't be blocking your view, but
Okay.
again,
All
it makes more sense if you can see the whole map. But
Right.
And
I'll
the door's
just
like caved
run.
in, right?
the door has been kicked in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just rush into the door.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Ignore the open ocean. Ignore the open ocean. Again, makes more sense if you can see the whole map.
And if I see the fighting going on. I guess if I can move here, I'm sorry, I don't know that you're cursed, so I'm just gonna swing at Camden as hard as I can. I actually do want to cast Sorry, what would that persuasion check have been an action or like a bonus action or something?
That persuasion check, I'm gonna say, would have been a bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, in that case, I'm just gonna swing with my Raven swing here. I assume I miss.
11 will miss. Yeah.
Okay. And let me see. That'll be my turn.
All right. Great. Perlin, it is your turn.
I guess I will go upstairs. Can you transport me?
Yes, I can. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm doing game stuff.
No, you're good.
I suppose I can't take a screenshot without my computer freezing.
That doesn't
Okay, so
sound
shut the
good.
fuck up. Okay, I'm moving you upstairs. I'm gonna say that was 15 feet of your movement.
Okay.
Immediately in front of you. So immediately in front of you, you see a door that has been caved in, and you see two of your companions standing shortly in the way with some
Ian. I am.
with some figures behind them. Yeah.
Which direction would this be for me? Because I can't actually see it.
Yeah, I know you can't actually see it, but it'd be like immediately right here.
So wait, do I see enemies?
You see enemies. You would also see. So you would see enemies. There's a balcony right there as well above you, and again, makes a whole lot more sense when you can see the whole map. What if I'm just gonna get rid of this because I feel like it's just too confusing. Hang on. Dynamic lighting. Let's get rid of this line right here. There we go. Now you can see the balcony, and on top of the balcony, you can see a couple of crew members like peering over the balcony, like looking for someone or something.
That's what this is?
Yeah, that's what those guys are.
Okay.
I just deleted the wall on the balcony so you guys can actually see it now because I feel like that doesn't change anything.
I guess these are stairs over here.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll go that way.
All right, so you run up the stairs.
Yeah. I can't see
and
very far. Is that on purpose?
it is. I'm gonna give you a bit more vision. But now you can see there are 3 people in front of you. One of them seems to be obscured by a pole in front of them. Both of them look pretty big.
Do they seem like they want to hurt me?
They just seem confused, like they're trying to figure out what's going on right now.
And what's over here?
That's not your business. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's like the captain's quarters. You're not supposed to be able to see that, but whatever.
Okay. So I don't see any of my crewmates.
You would not see any of your crewmates up here now. They all ran into the captain's quarters, which was like the door immediately ahead of you that you saw the figures fighting in. You can try to convince these guys to join your cause.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna to say is, yeah, I'll just generally address these guys here and be like, we're tired of being overworked and underpaid, and we've secured the funds to give everyone on the crew a pay raise in exchange for a change in allegiance. How does that sound to you guys?
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
I hear him from downstairs and give him the help action. That sounds good to me.
You're on the same level.
No, I'm below him. I think.
Oh yeah, he ran up. Yeah, you're right. He ran. Yeah, you're right.
Well, double nat 20s.
Oh,
So they're both. They just kind of like grumble at you, like, "Who are you?"
I'm a friend of the new captain.
They grumble.
I don't know.
I can tell you firsthand, it pays well to be friends with the new captain.
Right. Do you do anything else?
Yeah,
I'll
I
say
guess
that was
not.
a bonus action to yell at them. You still have an action.
I probably don't want to attack these guys.
Okay.
I don't think I have any other spells that would be too handy. Guess I could give myself Long Strider just because.
Okay.
God, I'm so far down in the initiative order. I'm literally last.
Cool. That'll be my action.
Okay.
All right, you boys just think on that for the next 6 seconds, okay?
All right. You now hear scuffling and scuttling. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You hear footsteps as, like, Bungus, you and Ian hear footsteps as, more people run out of the quarters downstairs. Where is that little thing I was using? Ian should also have a thing. Okay. Perlin, you can see 2 goblins sliding down ropes, extending their whole action to get down to the bottom of the rope. From the, they're from over here, but you would be able to see them like in the crow's nest sliding down. Like you see these 2 figures.
Do they have
Going
disadvantage because they're drunk?
5, 10.
At least one of them
15,
is.
20, 25, 30. All right, 30. All right. They're all trying to get into position. So these guys are out of the thing. Right. They don't. It's just an action. All right. Next up are the blues. Ian is gonna kind of like turn around and start yelling at the guys that just came out of there, like, Cook, you've never forgiven the captain for making your brother leave. Now it's time to make him pay. And she's gonna roll persuasion, which is charisma, and he's gonna roll. And he is immediately convinced to join your cause. All right. So you now have a goblin and a kobold archer on your side. However, the human seems pretty pro new captain, or pro old captain. All right. Other than that, where are all my blues? This girl, 5, 10, 15, comes around and strikes at you, Perlene, with her rapier. 19 to hit. Perlin?
What is it?
Marty?
Oh, 19?
19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, I assume that hits. 4 piercing. Right.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 4 damage.
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, and you hear more footsteps begin to approach you.
Yay.
Atlas, you're up.
Okay. I don't know that I would. He said it was a dead man's chalice, but I don't know that I would know what that is. Would I have any sort of concept of what that is? Can I like roll an Arcana or something to like see if I understand what that means?
Yeah, roll Arcana or History.
11.
You get a vague sense that
We're somehow
Should-
bonded together.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to toss the rapier aside, and I'm gonna pull out the dragon pistol with one of the poisoned bullets, and point it at Damien, and then just slide it over and be like, if this is what it takes for you to die, I think I can live with that. And I'll shoot him.
He's so badass.
All right. All right.
Okay. Yep. Come on, baby, don't fail me now.
Oh.
Pretty sure that does not hit. 7?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Alright, so as sort of like the pain flares up from where he like stabbed himself and me in my arm, shot just goes a little wild, and I'll just turn to Damien and say, just kill him. And I'll use a Bardic Inspiration.
That's a 1d6, right? Just
Correct.
All right. Damien, you're up.
I'm going to swing with the rectangle at a -5. Hoping for a crit again.
All right.
That felt good.
Oh my god! What?
Oh my god.
Well, Atlas is dead.
Yeah.
What's it on the face?
He's technically full health, or like he's pretty healthy, isn't he? He's just playing hurt.
Correct.
Yeah.
This will
We don't
probably
know how
drop
to-
me unconscious, though.
We don't know how much health Camden has, though. He could have a lot more.
You
I
get
don't know how much health Atlas has. I assume not 29.
all right.
You hit Camden, and then Atlas just goes flying. Just
Splits in half.
We'll see.
All right. Roll damage.
I get to re.
oh my god!
Jesus. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure out where my numbers are from.
You rolled max damage.
Oh yeah, I get to roll because the
Holy.
2d12. Jesus Christ.
Oh
it was-
my
It's a 10
god!
plus 10. Holy
Wait.
So that's
Jesus.
39 damage.
Why do you roll 2d12?
Because of the rectangle, it gets me an
Rectangle.
extra crit die.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
So that's
Oh,
Jesus.
39.
Boss fight
You
just
outright
fucking
die,
obliterated.
'cause I'm gonna feel bad.
I do not outright die.
uh,
I am unconscious.
Fletcher kind of like flies back and hits the floor, gash completely open, barely breathing. Atlas drops. This gash also appears on his body. Atlas does not seem okay.
I'm just like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I just showed up in this.
I was not expecting you to be like that, but I appreciate the hustle, man.
Holy fuck!
I will say you crit, you get to attack again.
Well,
If you so choose.
I'm trying to figure out if hitting him while he's down will still deal 2 hits to you.
Well, I think
That's
it
it,
only
yeah.
counts as 2 failed death saves if
You're in melee.
If you're within 5. If you're within 5 feet of
Right,
Atlas
and
attacking him.
but since I'm just hitting him normal, it would just be 1 because he's not.
Yeah.
One
Rules
failed
as
death
written, that's how it
save. Rules as written, yes.
Okay.
If that's how you want to, I don't know how you want to handle it. I'm going to go on the assumption that I was giving tacit permission to kill this guy, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to reposition to get advantage on my next attack.
Okay, so what is the ruling that would make it not 2 failed death saves?
So, if you attack someone who's unconscious in melee range, it is an automatic crit, which is what is 2 failed death saves. So, any other damage just is 1 failed death save. So, if you shot someone from a distance, it would be 1 failed death save. The only thing is just a crit is 2 fails. So, so
basically,
if he crits again, then that would be 2 failed death saves.
okay, but so basically,
Theoretically, yeah.
How I'm imagining this works is basically wherever one is, imagine the other is also there at all times when you're hitting them.
Fair.
Right.
That makes sense. I think that's a more fair ruling, anyways. In this case,
It depends on how you, yeah.
Yeah.
I know if I do this, one, I'm risking Atlas's life, but on the other hand, if I take him out, I'm from a menace. I'm just gonna swing.
Oh,
Are you swinging lethally?
oh my god.
Because if he dies, Atlas
We
also
could do it
dies.
non-lethally and like knock him out.
I
And
mean,
You don't know?
I mean, like, I'll give you
Remember,
some
they
leeway
threw
if
bla-
you
they
declare
threw black-
non-lethally, but if you non-lethally crit him, sorry, that's gonna be lethal.
Lethal or crit him, that'll be lethal. Okay, yeah, I'll swing non-lethally. That's about like basically I want to swing with the flat side of the sword.
Okay.
I'm assuming that would still like potentially bash in his skull, but I'm hoping it just
I
like
would like to bash in his skull.
there's
not lethally.
absolutely no way.
I would like to take his steed and put it on the corner of the table and curb stomp him non-lethal.
Non-lethally, of course.
You know, you
I'd
had
like
me
to
with
take
the.
his
I want to kind of like bat him
put
with
it
the
on the curb.
broadside of my sword, and I was like, oh yeah, that's non-lethal. And then you just described crushing his skull. So,
Sever from his body from just like the blunt force.
all right,
Non-lethal.
You say it's non-lethal.
all right, roll to hit with advantage.
Is he down?
He's flanking.
Oh yeah, he's flanking. I forgot about that.
There's no way.
That'll be a 20. I didn't declare Great Weapon Master, but I thought it, so I'm just swinging normal.
Okay. Okay, you did not declare it, so you're swinging normal. Why would you? You want to hit him non-lethally? What the fuck, dude?
I guess
I
that's
want to hit him
fair.
non-lethally as hard as I fucking can.
All right.
I want them to think of me as Babe Ruth when I hit this guy.
Roll damage, and I will determine if that's lethal or not.
That is 10.
All right. I'm gonna be as fair as possible. He has 6 health, and I was gonna say if you do more than double, you kill him. You didn't. He is unconscious. Atlas, that is 2 failed death saves.
All right.
Alright, we need to immediately fucking stabilize him. Holy shit. Yeah, it's still your turn, sorry.
Right? Anything else?
I can't really interact. I can't feasibly interact with the body because, like, you know, I basically just spent my turn wailing on this guy. And so I can't be like, I've got your, I'm the new captain now. So I'm just going to sit here. That's my turn.
Great. Bungus, you're up. Everyone you see over here seems to be pretty pro captain, except for the one human.
Pro.
And the human looks kind of scrawny. Pro
new
anti Camden.
Yeah.
Pro mutiny.
Pro mutiny. All right.
Pro mutiny. Yeah.
Mutual mutiny.
I'd like to sit like bonus action, talk to him and be like, Blackhoof was pretty well liked. Like if I was to run up there and say like, for Blackhoof,
are you saying? Oh, you're asking me a question. Okay.
Well, I'm asking. It's more of asking like you / the crew. Like
okay,
how
where
like,
are you doing this at the bottom of the stairs? Are you running
yeah,
the top of the
yeah.
stairs?
I'm talking it to the group that is very pro mutiny. I'm like the guy who's like, I haven't liked Camden since the Black Hoof.
Yeah.
Like that guy. Be like, if I was to run up there and be like, for Black Hoof, like, do you think I would be able to like gather some other mutineers?
That's for you to find out.
Does he say anything? It's a question for him.
You haven't committed to an action yet, so or to like what you're doing yet. So
that's. I mean, I'm gonna run up there.
Oh, you're running up the stairs.
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
what I'm going to
I
do.
thought you were talking. So like, there's an orc standing right here. I thought you were talking. You were gonna run up to this orc.
Yeah,
who's already
no,
on your
no.
side.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm saying like, if I run up the stairs and then I'm like running out and be like, for Black Hood, like, do you think people would be like,
I don't know.
does
You can try.
he doesn't know? No, all right. For Black Hoof, I'm
All right,
running
you
up the
run-
stairs.
You run up the stairs. You're right here. You shout for Blackhoof. You are here. Let me draw.
I'm just gonna run to the captain's quarters because I know.
Not light details.
Dash
Radius. 25.
And I don't know
radius.
Fucking
25
Damien
foot
obliterated
is
the
great.
guy.
Roll a. I don't know if this would be persuasion. Any charisma check that you have advantage. Just roll charisma with advantage. Or not advantage, but
Proficiency.
You
Proficiency,
said
yeah.
advantage. I would like to roll again.
I did say advantage, and you can call me on that. You can roll again. 18. All right, so now I have 1, 2, 3 greens, 2 reds, 4 blues that need to roll. 2 reds. Okay.
I mean, really, it's just kind of speeding up the process at this point, since,
Right.
like I said, since Damien fucking obliterated the captain.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that, but
All right. 3 greens. Where are my rolls? I just clicked that. Oh. None of the goblins like him. Okay. And then 4 blues. Oh, you can guess none of the blues. Okay. The blues love Camden. All right.
fuck the blues. I don't like him anyway.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna run into the captain's quarters. If I have enough
Okay.
run energy.
Yeah, you do.
I'll
You
dash
definitely
if need be.
do. Right.
All right.
Also, I do have a question. Atlas, does your body still look like iron?
Um,
I guess so. I wouldn't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah. No, I would stay the same shape. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right, Bungus, what do you do?
I'm gonna be a little startled by the situation that unfolded in here. I'm not good with medicine. I don't. Can I run over and if I fail a stabilization, it's not anything negative on him, right? But like he's coming up here soon, so
You mean does he have to roll a?
I roll to stabilize, but if I fail, it's nothing negative. Like he doesn't.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Can I use my action?
I'll say if you nat 1, it's negative, but other than that, no.
I don't like that you put that out there.
So you're saying
He's already
there's a
called the shot.
It's all right. You won't roll nat 1.
It's only a 1
I
in 20
don't
chance.
like that you put that out there.
Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, what are
What
the odds?
everybody means is Atlas is going to live.
Okay.
I got the exact, like almost the exact opposite.
Yeah, so that's a medicine check. That's just a successful stabilization, right?
So I'd
Yeah, he
still
doesn't
be
have to make
unconscious,
death
but I'm
saves.
no longer dying.
Yeah, so you're still unconscious, but you're no longer making death saves.
So as long as I don't continue to beat on
Be like, what
Fletcher.
the fuck happened in here?
You're running up to Ian, right? That you were standing in front of Fletcher.
Oh, sorry. I thought I.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, I just kind of fed into the room. Yes, but I
Oh, yeah,
will
you're good.
run in front of fake Ian.
With that, Fletcher's unconscious. The Reds are moving. Maxie over here feels a bit more compelled to be like on your side, but Gray is going to run up and try to hit Perlin. 8 to hit. He's going to miss. Where are my other Reds? All of the Reds are in the mess hall. What the fuck? Why did I put all the Reds in the mess hall? They're dumb. They're not. They're doing whatever. Nickton is going to come around here. And crit Vinny. Bye-bye, Vinny. Okay. Mine is... Alright. And Maxie's not doing anything. Dyro, you're up.
Damien, can you explain what's going on? Why, whenever you hit Camden, Atlas, I assume I do know that's Atlas, right? Why did Atlas just explode?
He drank from some sort of dead man's chalice.
Yeah.
You don't sound very sure about that, Damien.
Arcane arts are lost on me. But it seems that because they both drank out of the same cup, their life forces are linked as one. So when he repeatedly ran into my sword, it had an ill effect on our companion.
Oh.
It's gonna sound fucked up, but maybe we should just leave Atlas unconscious.
Do you happen to know if something like that would wear off eventually?
Me? Well, can do an Arcana check.
Yes, you can.
It's not gonna be pretty. It's not bad.
You get the sense that you're gonna say less of what you would know about the item itself and more of what you would assume about Fletcher, that if it didn't wear off, Fletcher wouldn't have used it. That he wouldn't want to be linked to Atlas for the rest of his life.
So it will eventually wear off? Is that what
You
you're
get
saying?
the sense it will eventually wear off.
Well, I can assume that it will wear off, but there's no telling how long. A day, a week.
So we'll
I
just
think-
continue to test it. Just keep beating Fletcher unconscious until we find out it doesn't knock.
Well, we don't have to do that. We could restrain Fletcher.
We could.
Yeah, we could. We could also continue to beat him. I think Atlas might not enjoy. Might be a bit more.
It's the only way to be sure, unless Parlin has dispel magic of some sort. If that would work.
Roll an insight check, somebody.
Insight.
Yeah.
Just one person or
Anybody who feels like it, and I'll. Well, not gonna do that. So, go on with your what you want. Go on with your plans.
look, Damien. Although continue to beating Fletcher sounds like a great idea, I think maybe we should restrain him instead and try and figure this out.
Will be a good temporary solution. He seems like the kind of gentleman to have some ropes in his boudoir.
He actually does, yes. Do I see any like ropes or chains maybe just lying around?
Some handcuffs.
Fuzzy handcuffs.
You roll investigation.
Okay. I'm not too great at that.
But your turn's coming to an end because soon.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because Perlin's still up there fighting for his life.
right. Oh wait, Perlin's fighting people? Oh shit.
I mean, I haven't thrown any punches, but my.
I mean, we don't know that.
Doesn't 11 get me anything?
Not immediately, no.
Okay.
You don't see anything that. You find plenty of lingerie, but nothing that you
We
could
string
necessarily-
together the lingerie to make rope.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess.
I hate the smell.
Do
of
I
your
do I
breath,
hear?
but
I'm sorry. Am I aware that Perlin is in peril?
You might be in a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that'll be the end of my turn then.
Alright. Perlin, you're up.
Wait, who's on top of me here?
Are there people on top of you?
Yeah.
I don't
There's
think anybody is. All four of us are down here.
Oh, it was the baddie.
It might be the
I think
there's a
my move now.
hobgoblin. Yeah, there's a hobgoblin, an elf, and a human near you, and the human seems to have had his like sides swayed.
Is that what the blue means?
No, that's
Oh,
what
wait.
the art means. The colors are for which part of the turn order they are, because they move
Oh.
as groups.
Oh, okay.
There are 3 different groups.
Wait, how did he get a heart?
Because you had tried to persuade him earlier, and then Bungus ran out screaming for Blackhoof, and that pushed him over.
Oh, okay. Well,
But everyone had advantage on their rolls against being swayed by him, except for Maxie because of you.
perfect. So he was thinking about the compensation a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
So he did not attack me, but the other two did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to run away. So This guy, when did the Reds go? What's their turn order?
The next is the Greens, followed by the Blues, and then the Reds are way down there. Like the Reds just went before Dyror.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll just appeal to all of them, but mostly targeting that guy. Just, I came here in peace. Why are you attacking me? This is uncalled for. And then I'll, I don't know. I feel mildly screwed. I'll make sure to scream loud enough to where anyone who might be nearby can hear me.
All right.
I guess I'll attack one of them, though.
All right, go for it.
Let's see. I'll try Shocking Grasp again on this person.
On 3? Yeah. You can't see their names, but I know their names.
Yeah,
Ooh, 24 will hit.
Sweet.
Lightning.
Wait, why is Shocking Grasp? Oh, it's because it's a cantrip. It's like, why is this so weak? Magic Missile's way better. But yeah, that makes sense. I
It
guess.
is a D8, but yeah, it doesn't get any like bonuses past D8. That's sad. It's aesthetically really cool.
It's good. You can like shock them, and then they can't take reactions, so they can't opportunity attack you. So you can shock them and run away.
Oh, okay, so she can't take a reaction for the rest of the turn.
Well, that makes.
I believe that's how that works.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Sick. Right,
On
she
a
no
hit.
longer gets a reaction.
Well, maybe I'll try to run away.
Right. If you run away, only Grave will get an opportunity attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Right. Right. 18 hit?
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh. You rolled max? He rolled 9.
What, I take 9?
Yeah, you take 9 slashing.
Okay. So I run down the stairs, look around real quick. Should be able to move 4 more spaces.
Yeah. At the base of the stairs, the doorway is like right over here. I think you'd be able to get to the doorway if you want me to move you there.
Like, sure, let's do that.
Right. Right there. And you should be able to see like in the room because everybody else is in the room, right?
Okay, yeah, I'll run in the room.
Right. But yeah, you're good.
All right. That'll be my turn.
Right. With that, the goblins seem to all lay down their arms and just kind of like wander around like, what's going on? And seem to all be coming towards the captain's quarters. 2 of the goblins standing outside. One of them, whose silhouette looks pretty familiar.
Oh my god, no way.
Watermelon boy.
What's real about watermelons?
Right. The Blues move. The Blues all seem pretty pissed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. One of the Blues gets over here. He's gonna run up and get inside and be like, "What have you done to the captain?" But he's not gonna swing, seeing all the people around him.
Am I able to respond in these? Well, I've done enough talking during this round, so I can't really respond, I don't think.
Yeah, if anybody else wants to say, respond to him. There's a hooded kobold who just ran in and shouted, "What did you do to the captain?"
Cup, magic, hurt both of them.
That's supposed to be for peaceful negotiations! What the fuck?
Well, I didn't know that. Yes, it appears that the captain and our comrade are linked. Anything that is any harm that is done to the captain and our comrade is felt by the other.
Whoa, cool.
It is also Ian's turn because Ian is blue, and she runs up and she's like, "Hey, I think we got everybody below." Oh. That's the blue's turn. Atlas, you're unconscious?
Yeah, I'm stabilized, but I'm unconscious, so I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
do I get the feeling if I were to heal Atlas, it would heal the captain as well?
You don't know.
God damn it.
I also don't know. Let me read that again.
If he does that, can I ready my sword to knock the captain out again?
I will remind you the captain had more health than Atlas.
Like a little bit.
A little bit, wide margin. Same difference. All right. What are you doing, Damien?
Well, it seems I won my duel with the captain, so that makes me the captain now.
Is that how that works, Damien?
Shh, quiet, bro. I wasn't listening. So, let's, get to know, tell me about yourselves. What are your names, favorite colors? I like to get to know my new crew. Lay down your arms and whatnot.
Kobold looks incredibly terrified and confused. Roll intimidation.
Could it be athletics?
You can't. He beat you by 1, so he's still kind of holding his ground and like, you can't do this to the captain.
I mean, I already did.
Actually,
I can show you.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage actually because he's standing over the dead corpse of his captain, and it does not make sense to me that he would not be persuaded by the man holding the bloodied the sword with his captain's blood on it.
The gargantuan sword.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he's like still kind of reserved, like I can't. Camden. He drops his weapon and he's like, "Aye, aye, Captain."
You are my first mate. What's your name, boy?
Vund.
Bund?
Vund.
Vund.
Everybody thinks I'm saying B's instead of V's.
I always have a
No,
hard time.
I can't tell if it's my speech
No,
or
it's me.
Because that happened with Vlaine too.
I mean, it's just like over comms, sort of.
Yeah. All right.
Bund is my first.
All right.
Now, Vund, please go tell the rest of the, the rabble, to assemble on the deck so I may address them.
Feel like they respect my authority.
My second mate. I'm sure they'll understand.
Ian seems to run out and do as you instructed, pulling a bit more weight around here. You didn't kill any of the crew.
Yeah, because we need them.
Actually, Vinny's dead. Never mind. They
Well.
all killed Vinny.
Fuck him.
We haven't killed any of the crew yet.
Don't worry, Gyro. You're a secret, but they're my first mate. But
Right.
don't tell Bond, it would break his heart.
You hear Ian run out and kind of like hold her hands up and start shouting and shouting out that the captain demands everybody on deck.
I want to pick up Fletcher under my arm, just kind of like carry him around like that.
Do you want to take his hat?
I do want to put on the hat. Well,
I will have that token ready next time.
I want to put on the hat. It doesn't need to be a permanent change unless I decide to make it that. I'll let you know.
Well, let me know. I can make that. I can make it happen.
I'm just going to use it as a way to solidify my position of authority over the crew, just for temporary purposes.
All right. With that, I'm gonna say, our combat comes to an end as the whole crew rallies to the top of the deck, or to the deck, and let me position everybody where they need to be.
Is anyone gonna wake me up out of unconsciousness, or
No.
Once the captain's restrained, sorry, the old captain is restrained.
Oh yeah, while he's going to round up the crew, we should probably restrain him.
Can I find those fuzzy cuffs?
Yes. Is there anything to like gag him? I'm assuming there's a ball gag too.
Yeah, there's probably a ball gag.
Great. And I assume Dyror has carried Atlas up here.
Yeah, I'll have them like over my shoulder.
Now, settings, dynamic lighting, off, save settings. There you go. With that, the whole crew rallies up, and you can now see them and talk to them. What do you want to say, new Captain Boneheart?
Is it Boneheart or Bonheart?
I pronounce it as Boneheart, but I want to pronounce it as Bonheart, just as a kind of a retcon.
I will jot that down in my noggin.
Fair. It just flows out of my mouth as Boneheart as well, so it's like, yeah. Gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Now, to my left, it will be your right. You might see the old captain. Now, we try to
got
do
that backwards, but okay.
No. Oh, well, you have him under my right arm. That's good.
It makes it even funnier.
I like to just think he like lifts up the arm he's like holding with to point and drops the Fletcher.
As he drops Fletcher, you see like a bruise appear on Atlas's forehead.
Challenge him to a one-on-one duel for the right to be your captain. And I have clearly won. I've clearly won. Now, I do not know if any of you have any questions about this transfer, and if any of you has an issue with it, please let me know. But at the current time, I will be your acting captain. Vun will be my first mate, as he has let you know.
You hear Ian go like, "Fucking dick."
Yeah, that's true. She's the reason we were able to do this.
I'm really bad at speeches. I did not think this through. But just go about doing what you always do. Just refer to me as captain, this here as prisoner, and treat the rest of the people up here like you would treat me, your captain.
Any other orders of business? Anything you want to do with your new ship?
Actually, over on the north side of the island. Is it the north side of the island?
It was a continent, but it was down the coast. Yeah.
Down the coast, we need to swing this ship all the way around to go towards another ship. That is our original ship. It is no longer our ship because this one is clearly better.
Right.
And we need to add some new members, some new faces to our little family here.
Faces that some of them might be familiar with.
What?
Faces that
Yes,
some of them might be familiar with.
Why doesn't everybody tell me the names? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right, everyone, let's go around. Tell your name.
All right, let's play Two Truths and a Lie.
I was gonna say 2 truths and a lie.
Doing some icebreakers.
Yeah. Right. The new crew kind of all in chorus shout out their name incoherently at you in response.
One at a time, please.
They all seem pretty confused, but also not surprised that a mutiny was thrown.
Don't think of it as a mutiny. Think of it as a mutually. Because we all did this together.
Don't think of it as a mutiny. Think of it as a mutant we.
I like that better. Let's say I said that.
That's funny.
Alright. With that, it's 10 o'clock. You guys have successfully taken control of the ship with almost one casualty, but not.
That's actually impressive.
Yeah, this... I rolled a lot of, like, nat 2s and 3s trying to, like, dissuade these guys. Because, like, they were rolling with advantage, but it's like, oh, I got a 3 and then a 10, and clearly I lose.
Right.
But yeah, so you convinced a lot of them easier than I was expecting, but good job. You took control of the ship and only lost Vinny. Poor Vinny.
No one liked Benny anyways.
The orc over here just has his like bloodied body like around his shoulder, like nonchalantly. At the end of your speech, he just casually like pushes it off the edge of the ship, and we never speak of Vinny again.
Anywho, can we assume that since we have Fletcher bound and gagged, that we can heal up?
You have Fletcher bound and gagged.
Atlas.
Anybody want to think about what you know about Fletcher?
Think about what we know about Fletcher.
Yeah.
He's got wizard shit.
Yeah,
Well, he could like
I-
teleport, didn't he?
yeah.
Could he
But doesn't
teleport
that-
out it?
I said it earlier. I hate to say it, but I think Alice needs to stay unconscious.
That's fair.
But if
But
he's if he's bound and gagged, he wouldn't be able to cast spells, right?
yeah, that's what I would think. He doesn't have the verbal or the somatic components.
You remember how he was teleporting?
Well, he like snapped his fingers, didn't he?
Where's he gonna teleport? Off the boat, bound and gagged?
Fucking chop off his face. Oh, never mind. I think. I take that back.
Did what I think just happen in your mind?
Yeah.
Look, we obviously have to do something with.
In my mind, I chopped his head, chopped his finger off, and then I looked over at his hand, and I saw his finger roll right off.
How far can he teleport?
I don't know. Let's just make sure he can't move any of his fingers. So maybe on top of the fuzzy cups, be like.
Just do like the MMA wraps, like where like all of his fingers are individually wrapped.
Yeah, like literally tie each of his fingers together.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll discuss this when we come back, I suppose. But for right now, we need to plan on going back to our ship, getting our shit and our people.
Then are we going to go after Kensington?
Well, I thought we were going to go deal with the curse next.
Oh, was that the plan?
That was
Yeah, we can do that.
what I understood to be the plan. I don't know if
Right.
that's necessarily.
I don't remember, to be honest. I wasn't sure what we decided on.
I still don't think we're ready to take on Kensington. That's my assumption. Because to me, he seems like he's kind of a Sephiroth-like character. And
What would give you that impression?
We did kill.
especially since I'm a Buster Sword, it's like.
Oh my god! Wait, I just realized. Wait, you're right.
I didn't even put that together.
I'm like a gay cloud.
But so, I didn't even get a chance to. Don't worry about it. It'll probably come up in the next session. So, I want you guys to name this ship in the time beforehand. You can come up with a name together. Sailor Swift is its working title, but if you guys want to name it anything cool or silly or just don't name it the goddamn MILF. Whatever you do.
I vote the Cardi C.
The Cardi C is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll come up with something. We'll put some votes in the chat.
I do like the idea that every ship in this world is just a pun on some like pop singer. Because that was totally not the intention when the Billy Irish came about. I wanted to name it the Billy something because he was a goat man.
Yeah.
And that was just a fun pun, and I love that that's a detail of the world now. But yeah, so you guys have control of the ship. You are planning on going to pick it back up your crew. The current like task list that I have for you guys, which I don't think is spreading too much. You still have the gem that you were kind of planning on taking back to the Wolgon Temple. You know of a temple on the island of Tabax that may hold some secrets about this mysterious key that you have. And there is obviously the whole Kensington thing. There's a neckbeard somewhere, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you've already got him.
Yeah. Later, BT dubs. Yeah, do you guys just want to handle it like we handled the last time? Just pop in the
Yep, we'll do it.
Group chat and we'll talk about what we want to do next. Let Quentin know ASAP.
Let me know. It's not as vital this time because I was kind of making plans for every part, so I have a good idea of what's going to happen pretty much anywhere you go.
Fair.
Do we level up?
Well, I will catch you all next Wednesday.
Right.
Do we level up?
Good. Do we level up?
Save them up. But yeah, you level up.
So,
Sweet.
2 attacks, baby. I think.
That's
big
level
level.
5 for you guys, right?
That's level 5 for us. Yep.
It's a big level. Big level for everyone.
I definitely expected this fight to run into the next section, so I'm really. I listened to the dice, even though I didn't want to at multiple times. Like, no, this should go
I
longer.
feel like the only other way it went was us killing the crew.
Yeah, so my initial plan was like you guys were gonna be like, oh fuck, we can't kill Camden, and like now he's basically invincible because if you hurt him, you hurt Atlas, and he just has like the crew swinging at you, but you just immediately take him out and sacrifice Atlas. So like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I was prepared to let you die if necessary for the cause.
I respect it.
Atlas-
Definitely.
Atlas has plans.
Definitely outplayed my play there with the Dead Man's Chalice. So, which is now in your ship inventory, by the way.
Yes. I have questions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good deal.
You can ask your questions. See you guys next Wednesday.
See you all Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.